we're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that...
And it's blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for two. They're going to somehow turn this into a two-point conversion. Better to be lucky than good sometimes as they extend the lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. At the 35, he's open. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Got a man. It's Milner. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
From the red zone, it's White. Here's a little room there. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Quarterback keep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the move. And he'll be brought down.
Decision time for this offense. 4th down, Palmer. The home crowd, you know they want to go for it. They're going to be chanting. They're going to be excited. They need a reason to get on their feet.
And I like it because the head coach sending a clear message to his team. We are going to be aggressive.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Jackson will throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And the extra point was good. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Harris. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. He's out past the 35. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Or maybe a double pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Jackson gonna throw it. It's on target and complete. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Milner. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The run inside. It's White. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Jackson will throw. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
Man, it's frustrating for a defense. You had him in 3rd down. You had him in a predictable situation. Try to go capitalize on it. What does he do? Pulls that rabbit out of the hat, scrambles around, now puts him right inside the 5-yard line in scoring position. You got to bow your necks. You got to get ready for the next play.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. North Texas in the hurry up. Pulls it on the option. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Harris. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Might have a chance. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And that last carry pays off with a C note, already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Harris. And they swarm him under.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing now.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Harris. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking,
maybe some room here. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
On the direct snap, it's Harris. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Trying to run, it's Harris. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Harris. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. With the catch, it's Milner. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's White. Across the 45. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him. And you just get it to him, and he does the rest. And that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the San Jose State Spartans.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
and quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Caught over the middle. It's White. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver.
139 Albatross. 130.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Now improvising. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift and try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Swings it out to his running back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Jackson will throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Touchdown, North Texas. That one will give them the lead.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Tight end now in motion. He's looking to pass. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Harris. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they get him down. Third and 6 yards to go. Looks as if he's going to run it. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's White. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Hey, kill it, kill it.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Running inside. It's White. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, This is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
Kill. Shit.
He wants to change this route.
390 Twilight.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. Throws it back. Under fire. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Harris. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Looking left. He makes a catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Harris. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Finding some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. A designed run for the quarterback. Runs through the tackle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On target. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
All right, and now you're down to your last chance. Listen, you practice this every single week. You do it at the end, and you put together your package where you're going to put big guys in the game, and you're going to throw the ball up in the air and try to give them a chance to make a big play because you got to have a touchdown on this next snap.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking for a big play. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is